Hello everybody, it's Cathy Harding. I'm here in front of the City Center for Contemporary Arts, the home to 2nd Street Gallery, Lighthouse, and Live Arts. Live Arts is the subject of this week's cover story. Live Arts is now in what I'm calling sort of the third act under new leadership and entering its 21st season, 20 years of productions. And we're going to ask some folks here on the street around the mall area, not just right here, if they've been to any live art shows and what they can recollect about those experiences. Community theater lives, people. We're here to support it. Stay tuned. You ever go to local theater, Mimi?
Live arts?
Yeah, you go to live arts.
Sure.
Okay, so can you recollect for us some experiences going to live arts?
The most amazing show that I recall, I'm not going to remember the name of it, but it was an amazing show about these two sisters. I do remember that it was probably 2 or 3 years ago. It was my favorite.
Sarah Rule is the playwright. She
Sarah
actually
Rule.
got a MacArthur Genius Grant. She's only in her 30s.
She deserved it,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
It was a beautifully written, beautifully acted. I just thought that was spectacular.
We're asking people if they've ever been to any performances at Live Arts and if they could share their
Can't say that I
recollection.
have. I've heard a lot about it. Wanted to get involved, but I'm just kind of a shy agoraphobe.
Yeah. Do you ever go to local theater?
We haven't in a long time.
Yeah. No?
No.
When you did go, what were you going to?
Some things up at Live Arts.
Do you have any recollection of what you saw at Live Arts?
Oh gosh, it's been a long time since we've been there. I don't remember.
There's obviously a lot of professional stuff coming to town through things like the Paramount and through the university, but I think you get perhaps things that are a little more edgy coming to places like Live Arts. I also think the quality is really very good. Having come from London where we used to see a lot of theatre, professional theatre, the first time we went to Live Arts, I think we thought, what's it going to be like? And we're really absolutely delighted with the kind of standard we've seen there.
I try to support community theater in every way possible as a volunteer and supporting the existing shows that I'm not a part of, yeah.
Have you any memories from a show you weren't a part of over there at Live Arts that you want to share your recollections of?
Yes, Noises Off was one of the most memorable shows there. It was one of the few that I wasn't involved in that I saw twice, and also forced me to call an ex-girlfriend that was in the show, and we're now engaged and having a child in December. So that was a pretty landmark moment. Landmark production for me, definitely.
No recollection of anything from Live Arts that you guys saw recently?
So at Live Arts, we saw American Sisters.
Our American Ancestors?
Our American Ancestors, yeah. So, and that was excellent.
Well, some of us are big theater supporters, some of us are not, but if you get a hankering to go out to see a live performance, please consider supporting community theater, whether it's Live Arts, the subject of this week's cover story, or whether it's any of the many other very qualified and talented groups that we have performing in and around Charlottesville and making a community out of it as they do that. I'm Cathy Harding. We hope that you'll support the arts in whatever way you can, and we will see you here or in the paper next week.